Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And do we have ourselves a special daytime quality check for you? It's the Model Y quality check. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So, all right, we have ourselves yet another quality check, and this happens to be the black long-range all-wheel drive with the upgraded wheels. And remember, especially if you're getting the black Model Y, your first upgrade that you should make should be paint protection film. This will help you with swirl marks and rock chips and the occasional light accident. Like, I'm not talking about a big accident, I'm talking about a light accident. And I think that was a motorcycle. That was pretty loud. That's why I love my silent vehicles. My Teslas, I love silent vehicles. So let's continue on with the quality check, and let's start off by looking at the left side. And what we're looking for is that the fender matches the bumper and the bumper matches the hood, and that there's no paint discoloration. Okay, the gap over here on this left side trunk, I definitely would say it's a little bit bigger than normal. And I will compare it to the right side here. So look at that gap, and then look at this gap over here. So the left side gap is definitely a little bit bigger than normal, and that's a problem that is very minor. They can probably fix it, and it's not very common. Moving along from the left side to the right side, so far so good. Let's take a look at the driver's side wheels. Now let's take a look at the driver's side door where it's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Now let's take a look at the beautiful interior, which is all packaged up and ready to go. Now let's take a look at the door handle. And these are the vehicles dropped right off of the truck, came straight from the Fremont factory, the latest, the greatest, the most recent build dates. I'm no longer showing VINs, and I've stopped showing VINs because I know that these cars could be yours. So out of the respect for your vehicle, I will not be showing your VIN on the internet. So let's move on, and let's move on to the rear. Okay, now let's check the rear. Now this door handle is flush, and this is flush. Now let's take a look at this gap over here. Okay. Yeah, this gap is just a little bit too big. A little bit too big for my liking. And this right here is just a little bit too big. So definitely have ourselves an issue with this black Model Y. Now let's check the lights. So the left side light is not flush. It does sit in a little bit. And if you look at the right side light, it does also sit in. So it's supposed to be flush with this light, but let's continue on. So onto the right side, where we normally know is built a little bit better. And this door right here is flush. Now let's take a look at these wheels. And now these door handles is flush. Actually, no, it's not. It's actually poking out. So definitely have multiple issues with this Model Y. They've increased the price, but they haven't increased the quality. And this is a fail. Now let's move on to another Model Y. All right, so we have ourselves yet another Model Y, and guess what? It happens to be the Model Y Performance, and look at those beautiful Uber turbine wheels. Now let's take a look at the left side here, and making sure that the fender matches the hood and the hood matches the bumper. There's no scratches, paint defects, nothing that catches our eye from the left to the right. Beautiful. And that's what we want to see. Now let's take a look at these driver's side wheels. Beautiful. Now let's take a look over here at this driver's side door, making sure that this gap is as thin as possible. And let's take a look at the interior. Remember, after you've checked the exterior, that's when you want to check the interior. You want to check the steering wheel, the center console, the seats, both of your side doors, your glove box. Check that you have the new AMD Ryzen chip. Also check your glass roof. After you've moved from the front, now move on to the back of the vehicle. Check that both seats move down properly. Now check the trunk and the front. So you want to do a lot of checking and making sure that you don't just drive up, take delivery, and then go home. You want to do a thorough check, especially on delivery day. Now, continuing on over here. So this left side door does poke out a little bit, and don't mind this. This is just a protection where it's being transported. This will be removed and the car will be clean and buffed up for you, ready to go. Okay. So taking a look over here at this gap, it's not that bad. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. I've seen worse. I've seen gaps where I can probably put my finger in there, but that's not that bad. And over here on the right side, definitely say it's not that bad. Charge port door is good. The spoiler is nice and tight, and definitely want to check your spoiler. This light here is okay. And this light here is okay. So taking a look at the rear. Now let's check this. Okay, so this spoiler is nice and firm and it's on properly. So I definitely like what I'm seeing. Right side, beautiful. The gap on the right side is spectacular. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that gap, how it's very thin. So we do know it is possible for Tesla to do some good work. But spoke too soon. Passenger rear door is poking out a little bit. So it is a common problem that we see with a lot of Teslas, but it's minor. And with minor issues, it still gets a pass. Now let's move on to our final Model Y for the evening. All right, so we have our final Model Y for the evening. Let's check this blue Model Y, and it has the white interior. It has the upgraded wheels. Now checking with the left side and checking the hood, and then moving along to the bumper. Looking for any discolorations, any problems, anything that catches our eye. Beautiful. Now let's check these wheels. Beautiful. Now let's check the driver's side door, seeing that it's nice and tight. And it is nice and tight. And that's what we want to see. So here's a look over here at the beautiful white interior. It's all packaged up and ready to go. Just got dropped off the truck, and I tell you, the white interior is beautiful, but there's one thing you're gonna need if you have the white interior, is you're gonna have to go get yourself some baby wipes, because this white interior, yes, it does look beautiful, but they will become a headache at some point when it comes to cleaning these. I actually paid the extra $1,300 to get the white interior, and I tell you, I clean it every week, constantly, because it does reveal, especially if you have blue jeans, it does leave a little bit of a stain if you're wearing blue jeans or any colored jeans, and dirt, it'll show. So continuing on with the quality check, let's check this over here. Checking this over here. So this door handle is flush. Now let's check this door. It is flush. I do like what I'm seeing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so this gap, yet again, it's not that bad, but it's also not that good. But I can't fit my finger in between. It's in between. It's borderline acceptable, borderline not accepted. So I'm gonna continue on over here, and if this panel's over here is good, I will be glad. And I can assure you that it is on the right side over there. Actually, on the left side, this side panel is okay. And we're gonna be moving on to the right side. I'm getting confused after doing all these quality checks. Sometimes I just forget which one's the left and which one's the right because, yeah. I know a lot of this is repetitive, but the reason why I do multiple quality checks on recent Model 3s and Model Ys and S's and X's is we want to know and we want to answer the question, has Tesla improved the build quality of the Model Y? And is the recent builds getting better, worse? Are we seeing any improvement? So that is why I check multiple Model Ys instead of just checking just one Model Y and doing one quality check, because that wouldn't give us a picture of the direction of Tesla. And I'm going to be dropping multiple quality checks on the Model Ys, Model 3s, Model S's, Model X's to let you guys know where Tesla stands today and how the current vehicles are being built from the left to the right side. So now let's check on the right side over here. Beautiful. I love the right side, and look at that right side gap. This is what we want to see. Now let's check if this door is flush, and it is flush, surprisingly. Door handle's not flush, but it is flush. Okay, this is flush. Beautiful white interior. This is flush. And unfortunately, I will be giving this Model Y a pass. Remember, it's very important for you to do yourselves a quality check. Check over everything if you plan on taking delivery of a Model Y, SS, X, even a Cybertruck. Who knows when the Cybertruck's gonna come out, but I assure you, I will be doing quality checks for the Cybertruck when it comes out, because I don't plan on stopping doing these quality checks. I actually get a kick out of doing these quality checks. And it's not like I'm making any money from this, but it's just, I love electric vehicles, and my goal is to help the new buyers make a better choice and figure out what to do during delivery day, because I've seen a lot of people just drive up and accept the vehicle without performing yourself a quality check. And I can assure you, some of them do regret it, that they didn't let their sales rep know. And that's why I do these videos, because I want to help people out there transition to electric vehicles instead of going from gas. I want them to sell their gas vehicle and buy an electric vehicle, because I'm telling you, I've put over 60,000 kilometers, actually 70,000 kilometers at this point, and I've spent under $1,000 on electricity to travel 70,000 kilometers. Can you believe that? I'm paying roughly 40 to 50 bucks. Sometimes it does climb up to 60 bucks a month. A month. Can you believe that? That's like $1 to $1.50 a day. Sometimes $2, but I'll be happy to pay $2 than to look at those gas prices right now. Well, I know people that are spending up to 400 to 500 bucks a month on gas. And for me, I tell you guys, paying gas is in the past. So, all right. That's all I got to say. So, thank you. Have a nice day. Take care. Have a good one. All right. Did I give this one a pass or a fail? I think I gave this one a pass. Just got to make sure I put that in there. Okay, take care, guys. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.